This is Tina with You Made That, and today I have my friend VonMarie with me.
Yay. Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to be here.
Aw, I'm happy to have you. I'm so glad this worked out. So VonMarie and I met through Facebook and Instagram because we're in the same card making groups. And in one of the groups, it came up like VonMarie's YouTube channel and my YouTube channel. And I thought that was kind of the end of it. It was just mentioned. And then I get a notification that VonMarie commented on one of my passive videos. And I was like, what? So I replied. And then I went and commented on some of hers. And so now we have this thing where we'll just support each other by commenting when you have a new video up and stuff. And it's something that really touched me because I didn't expect it. And it was so nice of her to go first and kind of reach out and encourage me that way. And it's a great way, like it doesn't cost you anything, but it really encourages each other and channels to just like, comment. It just makes the recipient feel so good. So that's how we met.
I love that story. I always love that. I always like to try and like and comment as much as I can. I love it. So I try and give back.
Well, you do a good job. And then that furthers other people to do the same thing. So yeah, now we like each other's stuff, and I don't know, you make great friendships that way. It's been fun. Okay, so again, we both make cards, but VonMarie has 2 kids. She homeschools, and she is on 7 card making company design teams. These are the ones, these 7. So I have to ask, how do you do it all? How do you keep it all straight? Do you have a calendar, a planner, Google Calendar? How do you do it?
I do have a planner, and I look at that planner like all the time. Like it's the first thing I do when I get up. I wake up, I look at it. I have a pretty good memory, thankfully, but yeah, that thing is very helpful.
Well, it seems like you post a card a day. Is that true? It seems like that.
I try to. That every once in a while there is a day where I don't post, and that day I'm usually really busy getting things done. So I'm crafting no matter what.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I sit and there's another card. How does she do it? I don't understand.
I work ahead.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and we'll get back to the design team in a minute, but how did you get started card making?
Well, when I was little, I always loved coloring. I loved making things. I can remember making little books for my mom. I always put together like books with like cardboard and a string, and I'd, draw and color. So I always did that when I was little. But then I became more religious about crafts. I started scrapbooking, and I always loved going to the local craft stores and getting paper. I loved pattern paper. And I always had scissors. I always had tons of supplies, glue, you name it. And then when I was pregnant with my daughter, she's 14 now, I started making cards. I used to get a little upset when my mom's birthday is Valentine's Day. I go look for a card. There was only Valentine cards, no Valentine birthday cards. And so I knew I had to make her one. So I started making cards then. I think Hero Arts and Lawn Fawn were probably my first companies besides woodblock stamps. I always loved woodblock stamps.
Nice.
So,
I mean, you did it partly out of necessity because it's like, I can't find any birthday cards. I'll make her one. So went back to your childhood a little bit there.
Yeah.
Well, when you post a card a day, there's 2 different things about being on a design team. When you post a card, it is very inspirational. For me, I can always learn something. Even like color usage. Oh, I've never put brown and teal together. I need to do that. And so it's inspiring to others, and it shows new products like the little chicken coop at the bottom. That was a new die set that came out. If someone's not posting a picture using it, how do we know it's out there? How do we know we need it? So it not only inspires, it advertises too for the companies. And that's a great thing to see, because then we can make a choice. I need that, or, oh, I don't need that, but that's really cute. This card in particular, and Jamie showed this on one of her Not Too Shabby videos. I mean, that bow, even being wrinkly, it's just the perfect touch on that. And I don't use ribbons enough in my card design, but this is like, that just nailed it for me. And it's like, I gotta try that. I gotta do that. So I love this card.
Oh, thank you. I remember making that video and I just seen that ribbon to the left of me and I was like, I'm gonna try this. It just kind of worked out perfectly.
It does, and it pulls that blue, and then you got the blue and the brown going. Like, you really have a gift with colors that I tend to think, like this, and then it's like blue and brown, teal and brown, pink and brown, you know. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So then, being on the design team, the companies send you products, and then you use those products, make card or more, and then you take pictures, post it on social, or make a video. Is that kind of how it works?
Yes, they do send me products. I do make some videos for these design companies. And sometimes I do get the choice of posting just on social media. And I do blog. So sometimes if I can work it out, I will do a blog post for that social media post, just because I like to add links and more description to my cards.
Well, and then does each company have their own rules? Like, okay, you need to make one video a month or post 2 cards
Yes,
a month?
some are, could be 2 videos or 3 videos. I haven't had where it's more than 3. Usually if it is, it's like a new release or just optional.
Okay. And 7 design teams is a lot. So you're probably always getting mail and you don't know what's inside. And it's like, oh, what's from Whimsy Stamps today? Is that right?
Sometimes we get to choose, like with Whimsy Stamps, I choose what I want to use. Sometimes it could be a new release. It just varies. Each team is different, very different.
Okay.
Yeah.
So on your planner, maybe you have a check marks or a check mark, Not Too Shabby. Okay, that's done for September. Do you have something like that?
Yes, I do have, especially with Not Too Shabby. I'm a little ahead right now, so I do have stuff checked off.
Okay. Wow. I'm in awe. I'm like, how do you do it? Okay, what new releases are your weaknesses? Like a Lawn Fawn release. Is it like, oh, I've got to have that? Or, Mama Elephant or Simon Says Stamp? Like, are you like,
all of those. I do love Lawn Fawn, especially their coffee products. Even today I was like, whoa, that stamp's free, the coffee one. So coffee and critters just really get me. I love critters. I did get a new stamp yesterday that I just had to have. I think it's by that one author that you probably have been working with. Right.
Right. No, that's actually not a Jenna Blade sign. I saw that one that's out.
Yeah, I was like, I have to have that one. I just love critters. I love pumpkins, things that are on my desk. Unity. I love Unity. There's too many companies that are my favorites, especially the ones I design for. I'm so grateful to design for those. I love seeing all the inspiration. So, yeah.
So do you mail cards out or do you donate them? Because a card a day, you must have quite the stash.
I do mail some. I do have my friends that I do mail cards to. I have been really bad lately with birthdays and such, so I haven't gotten cards out lately. I do have some international friends, and I just didn't make it for one friend's birthday in October, and I apologized to her immediately. But yeah, it was just getting to the post office was just not easy this month. I do mail, and I've been thinking about donating cards because, yes, I do have some boxes of cards that, what am I going to do with them? Cat Scrappiness does craft like not retreats, but what do you call it? I went blank, but she asks for cards too that we make for her. So I do send her some of my cards, and I keep those on the side there to
Yeah,
send to her every once in a while.
I'm just thinking retreats. I'm
Not
not sure.
retreats, but I couldn't think of it like an expo. Yeah, stamp expo. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, well that's cool.
I'm working on 1 cup of coffee, so I apologize.
I told her she could get her other cup after this, so that's my fault.
No.
So, what card making / creative goals do you still have?
I do want to make reels. I do want to get into making reels. I do want to do shorts on my YouTube channel. I do want to make more YouTube videos. I would love to do a live. I'm a little nervous, but I would love to do one. Not just one, but I would like to get started. So those are some things on my list. Make a TikTok account, start posting there.
One more question.
Sure.
What are your other hobbies? Do you like cooking, baking, hiking?
I run. I
You
run. I run every day. So yeah, I've lost probably over 40 pounds since October. So thank you. So I watch my calories. I really think about my food. So I try and eat clean, but it's just really hard where I live to eat that clean. I'm proud of myself because I've struggled with weight all my life. So it's probably the healthiest I've ever been. Besides running, I get on the bike or I do aerobics. So I always do something every day.
Congratulations. Well, and it's almost October, so that'll be 40 pounds since last October.
Yeah,
So
should celebrate. Cake. A little piece of cake.
We have all of the socials linked down below. This is VonMarie's logo for her YouTube channel, VonMarie Design. You also have a blog at Blogspot. I'll put a link to that. Instagram also, and of course Threads goes with Instagram, and then there's Pinterest. So, okay, quick question. Who designed this logo for you?
I have a crafty friend who I do follow on Facebook, but if interested, her name is Miranda, and she made this for me. So, and I've had it for so long, and I've thought about changing it, but I just love it still. So I think it's different.
It is. Well, and it's special because somebody actually made it. It's not like, well, it's AI and all that.
Yeah,
so.
true.
Well, this is great. I appreciate you spending some time. And
we should do a live. We should do a live crafting.
I'm thinking about that. You gave me some ideas. We'll have our people talk and we'll set something up.
Okay, sounds great.
All right, but thanks for watching, everybody. And it was nice.
Thank you, everyone.